A British spy named James Bond gets his license to kill and becomes a 00 agent after he kills 2 people who betrayed his country. In Uganda, a man named Mr. White introduces Stephen Abano, who is an important leader of a rebel group, to Lou Schiffer, a banker who handles money for terrorists. Abano gives Lou Schiffer $100 million to invest. Lou Schiffer knows about a planned attack on an airplane company called Skyfleet and uses this secret information to bet against the company's stock, hoping to make a lot of money. In Madagascar, James Bond causes a big explosion at an embassy while trying to catch and killing a man who makes bombs named Malaka. The head of MI6 is upset with Bond for causing trouble between countries and not following her order to capture Malaka alive. The information from Malaka's phone takes Bond to the Bahamas, where he finds a dishonest Greek official, Alex Demetrius. Demetrius was paid by Lou Schiffer to arrange a bombing on Skyfleet's new airplane. Bond beats Demetrius in a poker game, winning his classic car, and after getting close to Demetrius's wife, he follows Demetrius to Miami. Bond stops Demetrius from attacking him and kills him. At the airport, Bond stops the new bomber hired by Demetrius and saves the Skyfleet airplane from being destroyed. Because the airplane is safe, Le Schiffer loses the money he was given by Abano. Thinking that someone must have leaked the terrorist plan, Le Schiffer kills Demetrius's wife by torturing her. Le Schiffer sets up a big poker game at Casino Royale in Montenegro to win back the money he lost. MI6 sends James Bond, their best poker player, to play in the game. They think if Bond wins, Le Schiffer will have to give the British government information about his clients to get protection. Bond teams up with Vesper Lynd, a British government agent, and they go to Montenegro. There, they meet their contact, Rene Mathis. Abano, who is angry about his missing money, lets Le Schiffer keep playing to win it back. Abano tries to attack Bond, but Bond fights back and kills him and his bodyguard. Bond loses his money in the game when Le Schiffer figures out Bond's weakness. Vesper won't give Bond more money to keep playing, but another player, Felix Leiter from the CIA, gives Bond the money he needs. In return, the CIA will get to take Le Schiffer if Bond wins. Le Schiffer's girlfriend, Valenka, tries to poison Bond, but Vesper saves him. Bond goes back to the game and wins. Le Schiffer kidnaps Vesper to catch Bond and takes them to an old ship. He hurts Bond to get the password for the bank account with the winnings, but Bond doesn't tell. Suddenly, Mr. White comes in and kills Le Schiffer, but he doesn't hurt Bond or Vesper. James Bond wakes up in a hospital and gets better with the help of Vesper, who stays by his side. He thinks Mathis, one of his contacts, told Le Schiffer about his weakness, so he has Mathis arrested. Bond falls for Vesper and decides to quit his job as a spy. They go to Venice together. But then, the boss of MI6 tells him that the money Bond won at the poker game was never given to the British government. Bond figures out that Vesper has tricked him. He follows her to where she's giving the money away, but some bad guys see him and grab her in a building that's being fixed up. Bond shoots parts of the building to make it start sinking into the water, and he fights off the bad guys. Vesper gets stuck in the building's elevator, and even though Bond tries to save her, she locks herself inside and drowns. Meanwhile, Mr. White gets away with all the money. The boss tells Bond, who is back at work, that the bad guys who worked with Le Schiffer said they would hurt Vesper's boyfriend if she didn't spy for them. Bond is mad and calls Vesper a traitor, but his boss thinks Vesper might have given the money to White to save Bond's life. Bond finds out that Vesper left her phone for him to find Mr. White. Bond finds Mr. White at a house by Lake Como, shoots him in the leg, and then says, "The name's Bond, James Bond." And here the movie ends. Thanks for watching.